The year is 2042. The world is a very different place than it was just a few decades ago. The global economy has collapsed, and there is widespread poverty and hunger. In this time of chaos, a new breed of hero has emerged, the post-apocalyptic teacher. These teachers are driven by a desire to educate the children of the post-apocalyptic world. They are also motivated by a sense of duty to help those who have been left behind. In a world where law and order have broken down, these teachers are the only ones who can provide hope and a future for the children of the post-apocalyptic world. One such teacher is a young woman named Anya. She is a passionate educator and a natural leader. She has dedicated her life to teaching the children of the post-apocalyptic world, and she is always willing to put herself in danger to do so. One day, Anya is working on a new project to create a mobile school. She believes that this school could help to educate the children who are suffering in the post-apocalyptic world. However, she needs to find a way to transport the school in a world where the infrastructure has been destroyed. Anya travels to the ruins of an old factory. She hopes to find the materials she needs to make her mobile school reality. However, the factory is heavily guarded by bandits. Anya must use all of her skills to infiltrate the factory and steal the materials she needs. After a long and dangerous journey, Anya finally succeeds in stealing the materials. She returns to her lab and begins working on her mobile school. After months of hard work, she finally succeeds in creating a mobile school. Anya's mobile school is a success. It is able to travel to remote areas and provide education to the children who are suffering in the post-apocalyptic world. Anya's mobile school is a beacon of hope in a world that has been ravaged by war and destruction. Anya's story is a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope. There are always people who are willing to fight for what is right, and there are always people who are willing to help those in need. Anya is a true hero, and her story is an inspiration to us all. But the inspiration for Anya's act came to her from the crisis she experienced in her childhood, when humanity reached the end of its period of abundance. Anya was born in the year 2020. She grew up in a small town that was located near the coast. When she was just a child, she saw her hometown destroyed by a hurricane. This event had a profound impact on her, and it made her determined to help others who were suffering. When she was 18 years old, Anya left her hometown and set out to explore the world. She traveled to many different countries, and she saw firsthand the devastation that climate change had caused. She also met many people who were struggling to survive in the post-apocalyptic world. Anya was determined to help these people, so she decided to become a teacher. She studied education and child development, and she learned how to use a variety of teaching methods. She also assembled a team of like-minded individuals who were willing to help her in her quest to make the world a better place. Anya and her team traveled all over the world, searching for new ways to educate the children of the post-apocalyptic world. They developed new teaching methods to reach children who had never been to school before. They also helped to rebuild schools that had been destroyed by war and violence. Anya's story is a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope. There are always people who are willing to fight for what is right, and there are always people who are willing to help those in need. Anya's mobile school is a beacon of hope in a world that has been ravaged by war and destruction.